Hello guys, welcome to Geos Curious. This is our session 3 on Fusion 360. Today we are going to learn move copy tools and rectangular pattern tools using parametric equations. So today our 3D model is a table, okay, or teapot, okay, no problem. So let's start our class. Create sketch as usual, select the top plane. Don't forget that cube is the navigation tool for the whole software. Okay, fine. See, let's create a rectangle for the top of table. See, there are three types of rectangles: a diagonal rectangle and a 3-point rectangle and a midpoint rectangle. The midpoint rectangle now we are using because we are starting from the origin. So click on it and left click and drag down. Okay, fine. Okay, and again left click to leave this rectangle. Okay, so it looks good. Let's give some dimensions. Click on D or click on the dimension toolbox. Click on the length side and drag up 100 mm. It's enough. And the width side as 50 mm. 50. Okay, fine. Everything is okay. So we want to give some parametric equations now only. Modify, change parameters. Okay. User parameters unsaved sketch D1. As it is the longest line, so we will give it as length. Length is 100 mm. Length, okay. What is the shortest? You're giving it as the width of rectangle or width of the table. Width. Now this is parametric. See, width is dependent on the length, that is, as it is 50, half of 100 we are giving as length by 2. Okay, fine. It is a function of length, so it is shown as fx of 50. It is not independent, it's just dependent on 100. Give some fillet 5, okay, or -5. Thinking that -5, let's see -5 how it looks. -5, okay, fine. 5 is okay. I think 5 is okay. Let's give 5 and check it. Now everything looks fine. I think everything is okay. Let's see with our navigation tool. Okay, fine. Everything looks good. I think it's done for the top plane of the table. So let's finish our sketch. Okay. Extrude the top thickness. Extrude with some top thickness. Profile plane, one side, distance. Everything is okay. At distance, we have to give 5 mm. 5 or 10. 10 is fine, I think. 1 centimeter now. 10 is fine. Okay, new body. Everything is okay, fine. Okay, see how it looks. It looks more thick, I think. No problem. Let's check our parameters, how it works. Change parameters. Length, giving 200. 200. Okay. See how the top plane of the table has changed according to our parametric lengths. So let's see with sketch and without sketch, without origins. Okay, see how it looks. Width is dependent on length, so width is changed according to the length. So there is no errors in our table. So let's create sketch to create legs. Select some plane, or we can go to our old sketch plane. So edit sketch from the timeline. The timeline is the best tool to get back to our previous work. Edit sketch. Okay, fine, everything is fine. Now we have to create some squares at the corners of our top plane. Give some fillet to get some edges to place our legs at a correct positions. Okay, sorry, I have finished the sketch. Okay, no problem. Now construct a rectangle. See, now I have checked the diagonal rectangle, so left click and drag down. Okay, fine. I think it's no need. We'll go with the normal rectangle, or we'll check with the 3-point. Let's check the 3-point rectangle. See, left click first plane, and again left click second point, again left click third point. So the rectangle is created. As it is also not desired rectangle, so we'll go back to our previous work. See how it is very washed, right? Go back again. Okay, so okay, fine. Now just create rectangle. Okay, midpoint, from the midpoint of our sketch, inner rectangular sketch, left click, done. Dimension D 6 mm, and this dimension also 6 mm. So everything is fine. Okay. See how it looks. So we have forgot to give parametric dimensions. So we have to go back, I think, or we will delete the dimensions. Oh, sorry, we have to give another dimensions, the distance. I think everything is constrained, so we have to delete the constraints first, and then we will give our parametric. See, there are 5 constraints. Have to delete the 2 constraints which are preventing the square to flow or to move. Okay, select delete. See, this square now moves freely. Now we can give our own dimensions. Let's delete this given dimensions. So we can give our own parametric dimensions. Okay, delete. Fine. Just select and click D, delete, it will delete. See how it is moving. It shows that the square can be movable as it is in light blue color. Dark blue means it's constrained and fixed, and light blue shows that it can be movable in some way, not in every way, in some way according to their constraints. So let's give some fillet to the inner rectangle to meet to our corners to give exact square dimensions. Okay, there is an error because the selection is wrong, I think. So now it is change selection. Now everything is selected perfectly. Now we will give 3 as the square is 3 mm. Okay, now it is exact border of the squares, so that we can draw our squares easily without any errors. Okay, 3 is good. No problem. No problem with 3. You can go with 3 or anything else. Everything is fine. So, okay. Delete the extra rectangles. Click and press delete button. See, we have to delete these things also. See, my mouse is not working perfectly. Okay, fine, deleted. Now we can give some dimensions from distance. Have to delete that things also. Distance between the square and the outer face we have to give, or we will give some parametrics. Let's check everything. Everything looks fine. No problem with the sketchings. The only problem is with the dimensions. So now we can give the dimensions. Let's add some parametrics at distance. 6 already defined. We'll give according to our length. Here also we can create our parametrics. Length by 25. Okay, fine. This is also same for the as it is a square. Same. Now we can relate two dimensions like this when it is in blue. We can type or we can click. Click on the other dimension to relate both the dimensions. I will show you some related dimensions. Wait. Okay. Everything is fine, right? Function of 8. Function of 8. Use some distance. We have to give, I think. Okay, wait. Just check everything is fine, right? Function of 8. So let's click and delete the whole rectangle because it is unnecessary, because we aren't following the border dimensions, we're just following the outer border dimensions. So we will give some distance from the outer border to the inner squares, then it will be fine. So we will give like this. Click on D and drag. See how I will relate with the dimensions. See, like this we can relate two dimensions easily without typing or without checking for the measurements like normal. But I have changed it to into 2. It is also related to that. So everything looks fine. Okay. See. Fine. 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 Move copy. Let's see the move copy. See, now we have already selected the lines, so we can't check the create copy. And there is no need of creating copy here. I will show you copy options in other useful situations. Now just finish our sketch. See how it looks. Just extrude our leg. Before extruding we have to select. With body we can't select. Check off the body. And now check in. Okay, and then give some dimensions. I will give some dimensions. So this browser is more important for our show and show off all the objects which are in our work plane. Now we will give some distance, as it can be of length or something. Okay, body is on, everything is okay. Join distance. The distance must be, yeah, we have already promised to do with parametric, so we are always using the length based distancing. So we will give length as a distance. It's fine. Let's show on the bodies. See how it looks. The leg is quite heavy, right? So I think now we have to change some dimensions of leg. Okay. Click on the timeline and click edit of the future, and then divide the lengths. But I think no need of creating lengths. Check the body and then move copy. Here I am showing you how move copy works. You must always click on create copy so that the object will be copied, otherwise the object will be moved. Okay, and the copy is always done for the components, not for the whole body. Okay, if I have extruded the leg as a join body, it won't copy. I have extruded the leg as a new body, so there are three bodies appearing at the browser. Means now two legs and a tabletop. All are three bodies separately, so that we can copy separately any body. Here no need of creating a copy, so we will edit the feature of one leg, and we will change the length of the leg. It's quite looking more tall, right? So okay, now it is 1 by 1.5 of length. Now we will select the leg body, or we will go for the rectangle pattern, so that you can see how the rectangular pattern tool works. Okay, let's see now how it looks, and then compare with the rectangular pattern. Or we'll go with the edit sketch to create our rectangular pattern in edit plane, in sketch plane. Create, move copy. See, move copy, how it looks. Just click on move copy, and create copy option must be selected to move, or otherwise it can't move. It just move, it won't copy. So we'll select move copy. Okay. Select move copy and then create copy. Then drag. See how the copy is going on. Everything is copied. Everything. See how it looks. But there is something problem with the copy. I will show you. Wait. Let's go to change parameters. Just we will check our parameter how it works. Again we will give some distance, 250 mm of length. Okay, see, the copy won't be related to the body, but the rectangle pattern is related to the body, so we are using rectangular pattern here for our legs. Okay, understand? So we'll just delete the sketch what we have drawn, or we'll go back. Okay, fine, to the sketch plan. We'll finish. Body, to select this body, See, we can select from the browser or we can select from here by yellow selections. Now we will go with the rectangle pattern here in the solid plane. We have completed it in the no. We will go after with the rectangle pattern in the sketch plane. Now we will go with the rectangle pattern in solid plane. Okay, quantity 2 because two legs for every side. Okay, I will go with the direction. This is for horizontal. See, again it is gone to 3 objects. Okay, let's go to the sketch plane. We will create rectangle pattern here. Okay, forgot to create copy. No, copy thing is not good to do. Cancel and we will create rectangular pattern. I just forgot and used copy tool. Select every side. See, as it works with the same feature how we have done it in the solid plane, solid workspace. Quantity 2 again, this quantity also 2. Okay, everything looks fine. Okay, 2 okay, click OK. See, everything is okay. Give some distances because these are not defined perfectly, but we can't give because as it is a rectangular pattern, it is already constrained with the given dimensions. So see, now we have created the exact dimensional leg features. I just forgot and drawn the 6 legs. No problem. We will only select the 4 legs. Nothing to do. The 4 legs. Okay, selected. Okay, fine. Okay, there is problem with the mouse. Selected. Fine. Then we have to select this. Fine. Select this. Fine. Everything is fine. You have selected a whole 4 legs here. Okay. Body. See how the legs look. The legs are separately given because if there is any problem with the dimensions or something, we can change afterwards or we can delete. If we won't create legs as another object, we can't create. Let's go to appearance. Let's make it into a real table, real looking table. Okay. Fine, go to some wood parameters. Sorry, wood appearances. We'll give some mahogany. Fine. Oh, sorry, just placed on the plane. Okay. See, like this also we can give, or we can give on the sketch only. Give cherry. Again cherry. And again cherry. And again cherry. See, it haven't been taken because there are 2 legs have been extruded there. The first one we have drawn just for the copy. Now we will remove it, and now it will show the whole table. But I think there is something missing for this table. The footrest. Fine. The footrest we will create by going to sketch again. See sketch, or you can select the sketch, but I think we have deleted the offset planes, so we have to go back to our sketch plane and then we will create our offsets. So just select offset something like 3, fine, or D12 because we are relating everything so that we will create our fully parametric table. It's like fully professional made table. You can change everything just by changing the length. That's the beauty of parameters. NSD12. D12 is fine. Sketch. Okay. Remove all the bodies. Select sketches or profiles what we have to extrude. Now we will going to see the another type of extrusion from offset plane. How to extrude from offset planes. Now we will going to see. Okay, we will select everything. Fine, we have selected what we were going to extrude. That is the footrest. Okay, fine. Profile plane, no profile plane, not offset plane. Select offset plane. Offset distance. Else we will give as length or length of the legs. Length of the legs is length by 2.5, right? So I will give length by 2.5, not 1.5 maybe. Length by 2. By 1.5, right? No. We have given 1.5, I think. I just forgot. Let's give 3 and check how it looks. And then again we can change, right? The distance D12 is okay. But it is looks somewhat thin. So we'll give D12 into 2. Twice D12. Okay. Now it looks thick. Not cut. New body is fine. Okay. See how it looks. See, the footrest is way above the floor. So we have to change the settings. Edit feature. Edit feature. Okay. Offset plane is right, and length. Length we have to change is 1.5 from way below the ground. 1.5 minus some distance, like 1.5 is good. 1.5 is from the foot of the table to somewhat height, like minus 25 or 2.5. 25 is okay. 20, no problem. 25. Let's change it to 25. No, just giving 25, it will look good, I think. Okay, now it looks fine. Okay, fine, everything is done. Let's give some appearances and then check our parameters. Appearances. Give pine, fine. Pine is fine. Okay, pine is fine. Remove all the sketches. See, our table is done. Right? I think our class is done. Let's check our parametric equations. how it will change the whole table. Just change it to 250. 250. Oh shit, there is something wrong with the legs. The legs are at the same place, but the footrest and the table length is everything is changed. So we will check what is going wrong. See, everything is defined from the top. See, this is not defined. This is what we have given for the rectangular pattern tool. So we will give the same parametric equation for the rectangular pattern tools also. So let's give some length into 2 into dimension is good because the legs are somewhat less than the length with a distance of d12, because the square what we have drawn is d12 distance from the surface. Okay, fine. Width minus same thing, width minus 2 into d12. I think now it goes wrong. See, because the width is very less than the length. Okay, so we will get twice of the width and the whole thing, because in our rectangular pattern we have done something wrong. So we'll do some 2. Okay, what's going wrong? Oh, 2 into means asterisk. 2 asterisk width, everything is fine now. No. Okay, d12 is fine. Okay, fine. Okay, let's check something. Okay, fine, everything is fine. See, everything looks fine. Now again we will change the parameter, just the length to 250. 250. Okay, see, everything looks good. See, this is all for now. Let's meet in the next session. Please do like, share and subscribe this channel for further more sessions.